All right, we are starting the predictions hour right now. Hello, folks. We are, as you know, the Super Smash Bros. Direct will start in approximately 1 hour and 10 minutes. So before that starts, we are going to start a little debate of like what to expect from the Direct. And I have right here with me, I am being debated by my good friend, the Serenator.
And this is the first ever live stream. I have face cam.
Eat. So give him a warm welcome, folks, for this will be quite a day for all of us. Alright, to start things off, we are going to discuss about what we think, which characters are going to be in it. So we have summed it up to two categories, unique and Echo Fighter. So without further ado, let's get this started, shall we? So,
Indeed.
so it seems
So
like, uh, how do you want to go? Like, do you want to start or do you want me to?
since you're the general of this live stream, I think you should go first.
Alright. All right, here's a unique character that I think will be in the direct, and I'm pretty sure everyone else knows that he'll probably be in the game, and that character is Geno from Super Mario RPG. Now, here are many reasons why Geno could possibly be in Smash Brothers. One, he was part of Nintendo for like a short amount of time, but that was because it was a joint between Nintendo and Square Enix. And since Square Enix is already in Smash Bros. With Cloud, it is very possible that Geno can be in the game. It's not going to be too difficult. Also, another reason, he was a Mii Fighter costume in Super Smash Bros. 4, and we've seen the trend that usually Mii Fighter costumes from characters are put into Smash Bros. As fully blooded characters. Like, for example, Chrom was a costume, King K. Rool, Inkling, and Isabelle. So it's very possible that Geno could be in the game. So yeah,
And
and
plus, like, the thing about Geno is that Sakurai had to fight so many different like licensing in ways just to get Geno those like me costumes. So I
yeah,
definitely see the point of Geno. And
yeah,
plus, like always since Brawl, Sakurai wanted him.
that is true. He since Brawl he wanted him. I think he had the ideal move set for him, but obviously licensing issues were a thing. And also in Smash
And
Bros. 4, he was given his own splash art, so that was pretty good for a Mii Fire costume.
indeed, it was, and it paid like homage to like the old school like roots as well. So
Yeah,
I welcome the thought of Juno being in Smash.
indeed. And another reason is because let's see, it was from the SNES Classic. The SNES Classic actually included Super Mario RPG. So, if you think about it, like they could do these things for like other characters. Like if they made a Nintendo 64 Classic, they could bring like if they bring characters from the old times, they would put it into like the classics consoles. They did that with Super Mario RPG on the SNES Classic, so you could say it's a form of advertising if you think about it. So that could
It is,
also be a contributing factor. Plus, they'll have to give some of the revenue to Square Enix since they did make the game alongside Nintendo.
but
But
like a negative I see with Juno being in the game though, it's just like, oh, Square Enix, they got two reps, and that gives like Sega, Konami, Microsoft, like any other like third party. It's just like, do they have to contribute more reps as well?
yeah, and so far, like if Geno were to be revealed, Pac-Man would be the only third-party character where it's only himself from a company because you got Sega who, well, yeah, it was like I think Bayonetta was actually in Sega, so yeah, and then obviously Capcom has Ryu and Mega Man. Konami has Snake and the Belmonts. And what other third-party characters? Is that it? Have
Um,
have a feeling that's yeah, that covered every third-party character so far from what I
yeah,
listed.
Sega has Sonic. Konami has. Oh wait, Konami already has 3 reps. I forgot about the Belmont being Konami.
Yeah, yeah, it's the Belmonts. Yeah,
I kind of forgot because honestly, I don't even remember the last good game Konami made.
yeah, it's usually with Metal Gear games like Metal Gear Solid 5. Oh yeah, yeah, Bayonetta is from Sega and Platinum Games, so yeah, she's from Platinum Games. She's from Sega, so yeah, that actually. So you have 2 reps from Sega. So yeah, Pac-Man will be the only character of the
Namco.
company. Yeah, Namco. Surprisingly, he's under a company that is one of the head developers of the latest Smash Brothers and the one before. So that's quite a huge feat there. So yeah, yeah, Gino for Smash. Please vote for it now. Hope that it appears in the direct. All right, 007. Let's hear what you think. What unique character do you think will be in the direct?
Out of like all the characters like to think of, it's just like I think there should be a third party rep for like Microsoft because if you think about it, um Microsoft and Nintendo, they're very good like best friends and they show it very well,
They do. If you've seen those
especially
Twitter
against
posts.
Sony. They're like, um, hey, Nintendo, you want to do crossplay? Sure. Hey, Sony, you're not doing crossplay. What's up with that? So it's just
Yes.
like for my character choice, it would probably have to be Steve for Minecraft because
Oh,
the many different things with Steve, he could possibly technically be an echo of Link, but at the same time, Steve has more of a unique moveset than any other character combined that's already on the roster.
yeah. Oh, yeah. My only issue with Steve being in the game is the reception he gets compared to other wants of a Microsoft character. Like, people want characters like Banjo Kazooie and Master Chief in the game. They're Microsoft reps, and Steve is his popularity is good, but it doesn't seem to be enough to justify a place for him in the Super Smash Bros. Universe, especially that like what would his ideal moveset be too? I mean, I know we got the pickaxe, we got
The
other
pickaxe, the
heck
regular axe, the sword, the bow and arrow, the fishing rod, the minecart,
heck throw in the pig
the
for a side B if you want to. Just
now
throw
throw
a
in the
pig.
Ender Dragon for a final smash.
Wait, what would be the final smash?
The Ender Dragon.
Oh, that's actually a thing. Wow. Hmm.
You don't know about the Ender Dragon in Minecraft?
I have never played Minecraft before,
Okay, fair enough.
but that does sound cool. Ender Dragon. That'd be really good. Oh yeah.
And plus, like, Minecraft can have its own stage even, but it's just like at the same time, Steve would be a good choice because if you pay attention to like Sakurai's like thing, apparently he's been loving Minecraft. Like he's on a Minecraft phase apparently.
Ah. So okay, that could actually be a good reason for him being in a game, just because Daddy Sakurai
Sakurai,
loves the game. Yeah, yeah, he tends to bring characters that from games that he enjoys, so that's actually good. Yeah, I if Steve actually makes it in Smash, I will give him a try, and he might even force me to buy Minecraft too. So yeah, Minecraft's for Smash. E. Alright.
Okay. Now, since we got unique characters out of the way, um, Echoes.
Alright. And the obvious choice for me for an Echo Fighter is I experienced this yesterday. I've seen someone dress up as one of them, and everyone knows who this Echo Fighter is, and people want him. It's Shadow. Now, many reasons involving Shadow's appearance for Smash Bros. Would involve him not actually appearing as an assist trophy like he was before. It's now replaced by Knuckles. And also, Shadow is parallel to Sonic, so like Lucina to Marth, and who else? I can't say Dr. Mario to Mario because they're not Echo Fighters. Oh, Pit to Dark Pit, that's a good example. They are good examples of parallel Echo Fighters. So Shadow would make a good Echo Fighter for Sonic, and plus that he would be the first Echo Fighter to be in a game after his original character was appeared in the previous games. So it's like difference against the Belmonts. And plus his popularity is huge. Like he's the second he's the second most favorite character of the Sonic universe, so that would make sense for him to be in the game.
He would be a good character, but at the same time, people want him more as a unique character and not just an Echo.
Yeah. Yeah, I would.
I mean, if like it's easier to program, then make him an Echo, but make him more like Crom,
Yeah. That would
because
actually
we all saw how Crom turned out when we found out he was an Echo.
yeah. Yeah, they could do like they can make Shadow a little slower but more powerful. That's that's how he would that's how I would think it would go for him. But if he's a Echo Fighter, then at least he's in the game. But if he's a unique fighter, that's even better. I would hope for him to
I
be
mean,
a unique fighter, but right now we're just kind of looking at things from just a parallel perspective to see if anything's similar. And he's a he's the ultimate life form. He is an exact copy, well, not exact, but a copy in structure of Sonic. So right now we'll see if he's an Echo Fighter or not. Let's hope that he enters Smash, since Knuckles is an assist trophy, eh?
yeah, that's the biggest point for Shadow being in the game is we now have Knuckles,
E.
so now we can have Sonic and Shadow fighting, and Knuckles as assists.
Yeah. Also, another thing about Shadow is well, you know in Smash Bros. You can team up with your villains. Like Link teams up with Ganondorf in team battles. That
Hmm.
to me that doesn't make sense because Ganondorf is a villain. I have never seen a game where they actually team up. I mean, Super Mario RPG, Mario and Bowser they teamed up, but in the Legend of Zelda, Ganondorf is the villain all around. He does not want to side with a hero. But for Sonic and Shadow, Shadow is an anti-hero. So there are cases when he is a rival to Sonic, and the other times when he's just an ally at some cases. So that would make sense for him to actually like be in Smash Bros. Because of that reason, since he is a, a mixed person, a mixed side person. Like he's neutral.
Anti-hero.
Yeah. So yeah, definitely good. Definitely good. And plus, he is kind of like Mewtwo, a troubled past, and there were creations. So yeah, and,
That's pretty good.
and who
I mean,
knows?
like one of the many things to make Sonic different is the chaos control that Shadow usually does.
Ah yes, yeah. His final smash could either be Chaos Control or Chaos Blast. I mean, it'll probably most likely be Chaos Control because we've seen that more than Chaos Blast. Or they could do what they did with Ryu, make two Final Smashes out of it. That'd be
Well, yeah,
dependent on maybe. I'd say maybe if they. Here's what I think. For his Final Smash, if he does not do a lot of damage, like maybe under 100% or something, he'll do Chaos Control. If he does it over 100% or something like that, Chaos Blast. Because in the games he has, if you do a lot of damage on the Black Arms, which is his siblings, I'll say, then you will do Chaos Control because you're helping the. You're not really being evil. You're more of a hero. But if you harm the humans, the soldiers, you'll be obtaining power to fill the gauge of the Chaos Blast. And Chaos Blast is obviously red, so you have an evil side to you. So like his game is a fight between good and evil, not by forces, but like his mentality. So that'd be pretty good to see a Final Smash that's like that. Dependent on damage, dependent on the sides in the game. So that'd be good. All right, and yes, shout for Smash. Let's hope he's in it. All right, double
Shadow.
seven. Let's
For
see.
my echo,
Yeah.
for my echo, I'm gonna go straight to a very, very popular IP that we probably don't need anymore. Um, I'm gonna go to the Legend of Zelda series
All right.
because I've noticed a trend that Sakurai is doing with the Legend of Zelda characters is that it's doing one game per franchise. And based on all the characters, we have Breath of the Wild.
Yeah.
Well, two characters from Breath of the Wild, but Sheik is just pretty much in every game.
True.
And we got Link to the Past Zelda, Wind Waker Toon Link, Majora's Mask Young Link, and Ocarina of Time Ganondorf.
Yeah.
Where's Twilight Princess in all of this?
True.
So I'm thinking for an Echo Fighter of Link or Young Link, I would say Hero Shade or Link as a Stelphos be the Echo Fighter to
Mm,
represent Twilight Princess.
that does sound cool.
Because if you think about it, he's practically doing the same thing he's doing for assist trophies. One Zelda game per assist trophy.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. So, what would his ideal moveset be? Like, how would he stand out compared to the other links?
I mean, he would play like Twilight Princess Link from Brawl and Smash 4 kind of, but balanced a little bit to be slower but hit harder.
Oh,
Whereas his specialist would probably be the same, but more aesthetically changed to be more like Twilight Princess.
yeah,
And then his bombs would probably be a difference, as his bombs would probably be bigger with more startup lag.
yeah. Let's see, what's the
Mm.
character look like? Oh, oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
cool.
just think of like an undead Link kind of from
That is cool. My only argument to his inclusion is his popularity. I know Twilight Princess is not exactly represented in Smash Ultimate, but I've never heard this character Hero Shade at all, or the Link Stalafos form. That's actually new to
Mm.
me, and I'd imagine that a lot of people will. Well, I'm sure the hardcore Zelda fans will know what Hero Shade is, but uh, I've played a few Zelda games, but I never heard of the Hero Shade. So I mean, we do get characters that are not exactly in a mainstream popularity, but I have not heard anything from Sakurai that he would include any more Zelda characters. Like if he had the what's the word the commitment to it. That's pretty much all I can say about the Hero Shade, but I find it a good idea to bring another Zelda character, especially from Twilight Princess, since that's now like a game they're just trying to get. I don't know if they're trying to get rid of it, but like getting rid of it from representation in Smash Ultimate. So yeah, if they bring the Hero Shade, that would be I would be eating my words.
I mean, it's just like the hero shade. It's a like very obscure choice, but at the same time, the hero shade is an echo fighter of probably young Link. Just tweak his moveset to be slower but hard hits harder, and it's just like there you go, you got your echo out of the way.
Yeah,
Then for a Zelda rep that you basically took away from,
yeah.
that's just like at the same time, if he's not in, oh well, it's just like a small echo idea.
Well, I like what you're doing there. I like the ideas of bringing just unique characters that no one has. Well, echoes, but characters that no one has actually talked about. That's a pretty good idea. Plus, Sakurai is known to bring characters that no every people rarely even speak about. So anything is possible. Like that is a build trailer. So yeah, support Hero Shade for Smash. Even if you never heard of him, support him. He's cool looking. Alright,
Okay, so that gets characters out of the way.
now
Now it's time for
let's
stages.
yep, let's talk about stages. Returning and new. We are going to discuss what stages could be returning and what stages could be included. But first, we're going to do the let's see, the new ones for oh, and actually
Now
returning
return.
stages. So, without further ado, let's get this started. So, oh yeah, uh,
So
I
what's
think
your returning stage going to be?
well, this stage is pretty much dead from not really dead, but like if you actually heard of it, you played Smash 4, then you would know what I'm talking about. It's here somewhere. It's the Miiverse stage. I love the Mii so much, and I couldn't think of a returning stage, like because the majority of them are returning, but I think the stage that people kind of look back onto, but don't see anymore now, because well, it's Super Smash Bros. Ultimate and Miiverse is always shut down, is the Miiverse stage. Oh, I feel like the Miiverse stage should return because it would bring nostalgia back, and basically people would like it would just kind of see it as bittersweet. And it Miiverse was one of those social is a social media that was more kid friendly compared to things like Facebook and Twitter. And I feel like that was a good competition in a sense. It may not be the best competition, but I think it was pretty good for its own rights. And plus, it was Nintendo's form of social media, so I can't recall what Xbox and PlayStation had. I think Xbox had one of those like just those kind of friend chats where you can just talk either through voice or text. But Miiverse is different. It's just basically social media itself, and you do have options to share it online. So yeah, The Miiverse
I
stage
love
would be good, even though sadly Miiverse was shut down on the 7th of last year.
I love how you specifically say that it's kid friendly.
Well,
It's just
not anymore after they announced it, the shutdown. You should,
it's just like um the one thing about Miiverse is just like they expected it to be kid friendly on paper, but then by the time it came out, everyone was just like doing every which art.
that is
Like
true.
it's just like if you pull up an archived version of like
Oh yeah,
Miiverse,
I've
you
done that.
scroll through at least like 2 pages, you will understand when I say this is not kid friendly.
That is true. But like that was somewhat understandable because well, they were pretty much shutting down the what is it the I'm gonna call it the mod system for Miiverse. They basically administrators. That's right. They're the administrators. The administrators basically left the servers, so they didn't look at Miiverse and realize what did they just leave behind. Oh yeah, they left it to the people who can just do whatever they want. They can draw whatever they want, and we know where that leads to. So yeah, but yeah, I think even though Miiverse ended with a bad note, I think that Miiverse was actually how I started to get into social media. It was the first step to getting into social media for me, since yeah, Miiverse would pretty much be a good start for anyone going to social media to me. So I think it would bring back good memories, even though there were some bad ones. But
And plus, it will be tournament liable.
yeah, that is true. Yeah, it actually is a legal stage too, since it actually says it lays out the same way as Battlefield. Since you got those platforms and the way the stage is, although it does have a somewhat resemblance to the Town and City and Smashville stages. Most specifically Smashville because of the platform, the bottom one. But yeah, I think I like to see Miiverse return. If not, well, that's how it is. It's a Miiverse stage because no one's gonna think twice about Miiverse anymore. But it is. I do though, since it was the first thing for me to go into social media. So it would really bring nostalgia in my mind, and probably much anyone else who started in social media from Miiverse. So yeah, I hope the Miiverse stage will return as a stage. If not, well, we got other stages to enjoy. So let's hear what you have to say, 007. What stage do you think is returning?
Now, for my returning stage, I'm going back to my first ever Smash Bros. Game, which was Super Smash Bros. Midway.
Mm.
Out of all the stages I had to choose from that to return, I would say Mute City from Super Smash Bros. Midway. I
Oh,
just love, I love the stage. I love the theme that went with it. Like it would be the ultimate choice for me to put into Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. You
yeah,
have the old school graphics. You can touch it up a little bit to make it look so much better.
yeah,
And also,
like they're done with Peach's Castle and Hyrule Castle.
hmm
Yeah.
and then at the same time, it's just like we have Port Town Aero Drive, but we don't have Mute City.
Oh, that's what that stage is called. Okay, I thought to me, I thought it was Muse, but I forgot. The music's played in that stage. That's not the stage itself, that's the name. Yeah.
If Port Town Aero Drive is the actual name for it, and then we have Mute City for the SNES. That's just like, where's the Mute City from Milway?
Yeah, I've played on that stage and it was pretty good even though those cars kept wrecking me. But My only the only way I would disagree about this is because of its similarities to Port Arrow Drive. I think that's what it's called. Yeah,
War Town.
Port Town. Okay. Yeah, it's a scrolling similarity. It may not be exactly similar, but it follows the same functions in a sense. Like you're moving on a platform, and then you stop, and then you either have to stay on the stage or avoid these vehicles. That's pretty much how similar the two are. But
I mean, it's just like at the same time though, they represent different games of the same franchise because the Mute City that we got on the 3DS was the SNES version, and then the one then in Brawl we got Port Town Arrow Drive, which is the GameCube port of F Zero.
uh, okay.
So if you have the three F Zero stages from the three games, it would be pretty amazing for the F Zero franchise as a whole, as people are starting to get familiar with all their games that ever came out.
Mm. Yeah, yeah, definitely.
But oh,
Yeah, my bad. Oh, greetings, Totacular. Welcome to the stream. We are just discussing about predictions on the direct. So, if you want to join in on the fun, go ahead. But yeah, I would like to see Mute City return. It may not be the choice I would go for because of like its similarities, but it's a nostalgia treat. I'll say that. So
I mean,
yeah.
it's just like if you really think about it, U City was the first stage before I played any other stage in Melee, and it would be really amazing if I saw it be
Oh,
represented.
oh wait. The stage is actually returning in Ultimate. It already has been confirmed.
Wait, in
Uh,
Ultimate?
oh, seriously, yes. Let me view it. Let me see. Oh, wait. Yeah, the Mute City is the. Oh, oh, there are two Mute Cities. I did not know that. Okay, there's one for the
Yeah,
SNES and one for Melee. So yeah, you want the one that's from Melee. So yeah, 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 we got the one from Smash Bros. 3DS into Ultimate.
but it's just like for Muse City and Melee, people always like overlook that version. And it's like at the same time, it would be a good choice.
That was actually a good choice because I totally overlooked that. I'm watching yours and introspective stream at the same time. I want to see reactions. Introspective is Nito. Yes, he is. But yeah, I would like to see the Mute City to return. The one, only one. The one that actually has 3D graphics. And plus, call back to Melee. 17 years. So
I mean,
yeah.
it's just like that the choice for me. You can't like say anything else. This is like Melee. Right? Best choice for a returning stage is Mute City, a
Yeah,
stage that's so overlooked.
pretty much. Even I was fooled for a second. But I do love the looks of it in Melee, so I like to see it return.
And now for the harder topic. Any
New
new
stages.
stages?
I wish I could come up with a good stage. Like, usually ones for, what is it? Like newcomers, they usually bring in new stages and all that. But sometimes old franchises from in the Smash Bros. Universe will bring stages. There's so many choices, but I would. Hmm. I, s- I might have to think about that one for a second. So you go first for a change.
For new stage, we all saw that like where's Rainbow Road? Where is Rainbow Road? We need our Rainbow Road, right? Because like Rainbow Road in the 3DS version was like, oh my goodness, we got a Mario Kart based track that's not Mario Circuit, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm thinking in the newer Smash Bros that we got, we're going to have the Mario Kart 8 version of Rainbow Road. I mean, it represents the new Mario Kart, and it's just like if you want to put representation in that, why not?
Oh, so at first I was gonna say that's like a returning stage, but you're saying that it's you want to do the Rainbow Road that
The
is
Mario
new
Kart,
Mario Kart.
yep, Mario Kart 8,
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, the one we had for the 3DS was from Mario Kart 7.
yep,
So yeah, that's actually good. That's actually good. Yeah, I'd like to
because
see that.
and even though it integrate most of the same mechanics from Super from Mario Kart like 7, you will still have a really good and decent stage that's not Mario Circuit.
Yeah, that was pretty much the alternative for Mario Circuit in the Smash Bros. 3DS, since Mario Circuit did not appear in Smash 3DS, and it was a pretty good alternative too, if I do say so myself. I
Um,
I
and it's just like Rainbow Road though. You can't go wrong with how like aesthetically pleasing it would be to have it in Smash Bros.
yeah. The only way people can complain about Rainbow Road is like from its origin game. Well, the Mario Kart games because you are at risk of sliding off the tracks. So it being in Smash Bros, no one's gonna complain about it too much, except with the hazards it could potentially put on the players. I don't really have an argument against Rainbow Road returning because, well, you're pretty much getting a lot of stages returning, and if they just somehow, like that, they could just put Rainbow Road in Ultimate as a returning stage, that would be pretty good too. Pretty good actually.
That would be amazing.
Yeah, and if it's a new Rainbow Road, let's see what kind of features they added in to just kind of make it more pumped up than ever. It'll be great. I see it. So yeah, let's hope Rainbow Road returns. I mean, not returns. Returns as a new fresh start for Rainbow Road.
Like bigger and better.
Bigger and better. All right. Yeah, indeed. Um. All right. New stages from me. Well, I would have to like I was gonna say the forest maze, but we've already heard enough about the forest maze, so I thought I would try something unique. So I'm going to look back at the Pokemon games. So from Sun and Moon, the Ultra Sun and Moon actually, I want to see. Uh, Actually, this would be unique. You know the Ultra Wormhole. If you actually played Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, you've been in the wormhole. I I would see this pretty interesting. Like it would be similar to Spear Pillar, but like you are traveling in a wormhole. You see, and you go to these different rings, and every ring you go to will have different Pokemon that will do who knows what effects it will do. Like You know, in Spear Pillar, you have Dialga that slows down time, and you have Palkia that, uh, what do you do? I think he flips the stage or inverses it.
Yeah, Palkia inverses or slows down, and I think Lane's gravity as well.
Yeah. So they could do something similar with the Ultra Wormhole, and plus it's a callback to the latest generations. Like they were not exactly the best, but they were good. Like to me, Generation 6 was like a it was a good generation with Pokemon X and Y. They had a good story. Sun and Moon, it's good. Ultra Sun and Moon, it's actually not bad because you got Rainbow Rocket that returned. But the Ultra Wormhole was a unique feature in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. You get to collect these orbs, the light orbs, I think they're called or something, and you have to collect enough to travel farther distance into rings that have like, multiple rings, and it has a random chance of shiny Pokemon. So like, if they did that, that would just be nostalgia right there. They would just hit the spot there. Just shiny Pokemon appearing in any wormhole you that it travels in. So
That's
yeah,
a good that's a good idea, but it's just like um at the same time, um the one thing I would have to say about the Ultra Moon or Ultra Sun's wormholes is that they're not from the Switch game. Of course, like it's a 3DS title, and we've seen like Sakurai prove us wrong that even though there's a console different, you can have the same game there, but it's just like at the same time,
yeah.
it's from the 3DS, so I'm not sure if that's going to play a huge factor into what like new going to come in.
That is true. Yeah, yeah, 3DS stages are kind of being less represented in Ultimate, like as new stages. Not saying stages overall, but the new stages I'm seeing are not even from the 3DS. I mean, I don't know where Dracula's Castle originated from, but like if that, I mean, Virtual Consoles they don't really count as a 3DS title because they did not originate as a 3DS title. So yeah, that is a pretty good point, though. We don't see any new stages as the 3DS stages because we got like New Donk City Hall, Great Plateau Tower, and Moray Towers. They were all from the Switch, or yeah, the Switch. I don't exactly know where Moray Towers is. I think isn't it from Splatoon 2?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
that's a Splatoon stage, and then of course we got our very special Dracula's Castle.
Yeah. So yeah, that's
So I mean, if anything, the stages are most likely going to come from either old school routes or um, newer stages entirely. But we're
yeah,
going to skip the 3DS generation.
yeah, yeah. That pretty much 3DS is on its last legs, although it's still doing the company a good amount of sales, like over 60 million units. So I'd be surprised if they still represented the 3DS in Smash, but for now, it's safe to assume that they're just gonna move on.
I mean, they haven't moved on yet, but at the same time, they're gonna. They should probably move on to the Switch.
Yeah, it's already doing the company a lot of money anyway. So yeah, it'll even do them a lot more money for Smash Bros. Ultimate. So yeah, pretty much the 3DS was the only two legs that Nintendo had to have compared to the Wii U. So Yeah.
I mean, it's just like the generation we should probably be skipping is the Wii U. That's just like that still gets a lot of praise, apparently, even though all the fans pretty much hate it.
Oh, Daydrake, no, I'm not on stream chat yet. This is just me and 007 doing our discussion. So it'll, and then when the direct starts, then I will turn on stream chat. So yeah. What else? Oh yeah, yeah. Either way, whatever happens, I just hope that Sakurai will bring a stage that will not only be like we can see it, we know what it is, but it'll be at the same time unexpected.
Okay, so we got a couple more like stuff to talk about, and we're starting to run out of time.
We'll
So
just we'll
let's
just
do a mad dash. You ready?
a what?
You ready for this? Story mode. Yes or no?
Yes, I think story mode will appear because we keep getting so many evidence that a story mode will appear. People deciphered the green mode as spirits mode, and from what people keep hearing about it, it's basically obtaining the spirits of the characters and basically being able to play them. So I think they're just kind of making a twist on the trophies to me. Like usually, one touch of the ring or yeah, the characters, like on the bottom of them, there's like a trophy symbol, the Smash Bros symbol. I think they would just basically I think they're trying to change some things about trophies. Like assist trophies, they haven't changed a bit, but for the character trophies, I think they're going to change something a bit about them. So in order to do that, they would have to also include like something fresh and probably a callback to Brawl.
Um, I've heard that some people are just like, if story mode is a thing, which it probably will be, it's not going to be voice. It's just all going to be text and dialogue, and you have to read the story basically.
I mean, I could see that. In Brawl, they didn't have any sort of speech except for like things like Falcon Punch or kept you waiting, huh? They pretty much have just those characters that are reading, that are speaking through like their taunts and stuff. So yeah. But if they do text, that would be at least a good substitution for voice.
I would seriously love if there was like some kind of like text to let us know what's going on.
Yeah, I'd really love to see what. I want to see story mode seriously, but I also want to see what they're gonna do with it. Like, like I said, include text instead of voice as a substitution. Yeah, but let's hope that Substance Emissary Part 2 is in the game. If not, let's hope that some sort of story mode's in the game. Because that'll make the game even more of an ultimate package.
And then plus, it's just like the direct is 40 minutes.
Yeah, they're gonna have to be in depth about that mode. Besides there being multiple characters revealed. They're gonna want to
Okay,
reveal
so
every single bit of mode, so yeah.
yep. And now let's move over to assist trophies.
You'll have to go first on that one. I have not thought of one.
With my boy Little Mac, you know who would be a perfect punch out representative?
Who?
The one who started it all, Doc Lewis.
Doc Lewis. Awesome.
Uh, Doc Lewis would be a perfect assist trophy, not because like he taught Mac how to actually be the boxer he is now, but with Doc Lewis, um, in one of the promotional video games for Punch Out, you literally got to fight Doc Lewis, and you
Wow.
can see he is actually pretty decent for a assist trophy spot.
That would be good, and also it would kind of replace Little Mac as an assist trophy like it was in Brawl. So like that's sort of a callback to where Little Mac was originally an assist trophy. So quite ironic in a sense.
It's just like if you think about it, instead we don't have a punch out rep for an assist trophy.
Yeah, I like to see that though. Like if they actually did that, that would be cool.
It
My
would be the
own
world's most amazing thing.
my only thing about Doc Lewis being a assist trophy, my only negative opinion about that is he's already in one of Lil Mac's taunts. Like always hear him in like you can hear him in the background saying "Let him have it, Mac" and all that. So that'll be the like. Are there actually two Doc Lewises? Conspiracy theory confirmed. That would be like how they that would be like a weird thing for like an assist trophy that's also in a taunt. But if they remove that from Lil Mac, then it would actually make sense for him to be an assist trophy. But either way, I would like to see Doc Lewis being an assist trophy because it actually makes sense. Like you actually got to fight him in Punch Out, and it's like a switch around from Brawl. Yeah.
All right, your turn.
All right, here we go. Assist trophy, assist trophy. Man, there's so many assist trophy ideas that I have yet to figure out. Uh, hmm. Well, this is probably just going to not not really work in a sense because no one has ever thought of it. But if you play the game Metopia, it's basically an RPG style of where you and your friends they're Mii's. You fight horde of enemies that steal faces from every single Mii on the planet. And my assist trophy idea would be like you have just random Mii's wearing some different costumes that do magic and stuff, and they can get hit because they in the games they obviously can get hit. Like you can deplete their health. Like just imagine like them being your allies, their Mii's, and you can have like the mage or the chef or the tank. Yeah, there's actually a tank in the game. It's a costume though, but you can have like Metopia, even though it's a 3DS game, I feel like that they should represent the Mii's even further with putting Mii's as assist trophies besides just them being playable and also being like stages. The Mii universe is also like a strange universe because the Mii fighters are represented in the Super Smash Bros. Universe, but the stages are not. They represent their own, like the Find Me stage, the Wii Sports Resort, you name it. But Metopia would be representing its own. I would like to see uh, them represent the Mii's even further with putting like Metopia allies as assist trophies. Yeah. The the
That's a
only
really good.
issue with that is one is from the 3DS, and two, I don't recall them even making a symbol for the universe. So yeah, like it wasn't that trouble to put symbols like for Wii Sports Resort and the Find Me. It was basically like the for Find Me it was a crown. For Wii Sports Resort it was a plane. And Tomodachi Life it was a house. So for Metopia, I don't know what would be a good symbol for it.
I'm not sure either.
But yeah, that's just my own take on what I think would be a good assist trophy. Yeah.
Okay, so since we got this trophies out of the way, let's go to the next topic, and that's
Pokemon
Pokemon.
summons. All right. Since we probably won't be getting this Pokemon now, I would, but if they could do this though, I'd like to see Zorora as a Pokemon summon. He's the latest event Pokemon in the game, and he's pretty good looking if you think about it, and he's going to appear in the next movie that'll come out in either this month or next month. I think it's this month. But Zorora is this like humanoid cat-like thing that's electric type, and his signature move is Plasma Fist. So here's how it would work. Basically, Plasma Fist works as Zorora like shocking the ground with his fists, and the shockwaves are kind of echoing on the ground, and then it would hit the fire that is on the ground. So that's how I would see in Smash Brothers. That's how I would see it as a stage hazard. Like basically, Zorora just summoned, and then he slams the ground, and then electricity basically waves like all maybe I don't know up to 3 times across the stage, or depending on where you actually put Zorora. It's like if they did that, that'd be a good representation for the latest Pokemon in the series. I'd like to see that. Since
I would like to see that too.
he probably won't be an Echo Fighter option for Lucario, even though I don't really see an Echo Fire potential in that. Maybe Pokemon Center will be his best option.
That would be a really good option, just in case, like, oh, he doesn't work out. It's an Echo. You could always just like change it to be a Pokemon summon,
Yeah.
and then
Oh, phew.
if so it's just like, that was my choice to be honest. But then
Yeah.
it's just like I made the rule where it's just like we have to choose different like picks to keep ideas flowing. So it's just like, what other Pokemon is there that I can like try to like sneak past Nintendo?
Yeah.
And it's just like we don't have Machamp.
Oh, I would like to see Machamp in the game, either as a fighter or a Pokeball summon, because he makes sense for either both.
And it's just like the thing about Machamp is he can use like can't he use Earthquake
Yeah, he
and
can use
like
Earthquake.
man he can use Earthquake, so many different like fighting type moves. It's just like out of all the picks for a Pokemon, I would always go with Machamp.
He is a good Pokemon. I do love his appearance, and
And plus, if you think about it, he fits along the theme of wrestling as well as Incineroar.
that is true. So yeah, gotta go up against Little Mac. Huh. Yeah, I would like to see Machamp in the game as a Pokeball summon, if not fire, or if not, then just at least put him in the game somehow. I like to see his. I like to see what they do with his appearance in the game. But if he appears as a
Better.
Pokeball summon, I will definitely hope that I get him more often. And
It'll be
he might use Bullet Punch too, because well, he can learn Bullet Punch, I think, and it'll make sense because he has 4 arms. So that'll be really painful to be punched by 4 arms at the same time.
now I thought of a perfect mechanic for Machamp if he becomes like a Pokemon. Since he has 4 arms, he does like a different move
Yeah,
with one of the arms. So like one arm, if it like does the random number generator, he does Bullet Punch. If the other random number hits, he does like a Fire Punch with a different arm.
oh,
Like he does that since he has the 4 arms. He could do different like fighting type moves.
that is actually unique.
Or if there's like a fifth, well, obviously your Pokemon can only learn 4, but we've seen in the anime they can learn much more than just 4 types of moves.
Yeah,
I was thinking, like, from like anime inspired, have like Machamp stomp on the ground to cause the earthquake move to be in effect.
yeah. So yeah. If you think about it, Charizard is actually using more than four moves. Um, well, actually not anymore because Pokemon Change is not exactly a move, but like if it was before, in Smash 4 he would use Fly, Flamethrower, Rock Smash, Flare Blitz. But if you see his up though, it people keep saying that he's using Seismic Toss. So that's exactly
That's his outro.
yep. So that's yeah. Even some throws have names for themselves, so people pretty much call it Seismic Toss because that's pretty much how it looked. And we've seen in the anime that Charizard can do Seismic Toss. So he technically has, if you count that as a move, five moves. So yeah,
All
that.
right, we are nearing the direct.
All right. So
We got one more.
we do. Which one? We actually covered it all.
We covered it all. No, what about the modes? The game modes.
Oh yeah, that's right. The game modes. Oh, well, we gotta be fast about it. All right. Um, I think they're going to include some form of target mode. Like in Brawl, we have break targets, where you basically go in many platforms to hit the targets. In in four, we had target blast, where you just hit the bomb to the targets. So I think they should do something unique about this target mode in Smash Ultimate. If not merge them, because it would be a because Ultimate is basically bringing everything back, well, most everything. So if they could, excuse me, if they can merge the target modes somehow, then that would be just like a callback. That would be my what I would see as a game mode. Like probably pretty much that would probably get the most change. So yeah, that's just that's probably much. I think that's what they're gonna reveal, like that kind of game mode. I mean, they're gonna reveal every single one of it, but that'll be my most wanted prediction for it. Like they're gonna do some changes on the target mode.
For me, it's just like the only thing I want to see is a more proper event mode. Because if you saw the Wii U version,
Yeah,
the event mode was like all over the place. Like you had no idea what's going on. You had to do like different branches. You have to do like secret stuff just to get everything out of the way.
yeah,
But then you look at Brawl, you look at Midway, none of them are secret or like secret objectives you have to do to unlock certain stuff. You just
yeah,
do what you have to do and you move on to the next event.
yeah. So I like to see an event matches return, but to be more
More
like
proper from
yeah,
like the back in the day.
yeah. We don't want it to be like the menu system in Smash for Wii U, where it's just messed up, not exactly in line. Make it like Melee again. I like to see that. Yeah, event match for Smash, bring it back, but make it better than ever.
Yep. Other than that, that's all of the like things to talk about.
Yep, we have 6 minutes for the direct. So thanks again for this discussion, 007.
Thank you for having me.
And folks, this is actually in a sense, I'll actually call it a collaboration stream to me because 007 is he was a streamer, but I hope that you stream someday because I'd like to see how you would do streams. That'd be pretty cool. So yeah, thanks again to 007. Thank you.
Thank you for having me. And hopefully, if I get a better computer, hopefully I might stream more.
Awesome. I can't wait to see that happen. All right, we will be.
Thank you
We
for having me.
It's been a pleasure. Now we're going to start with the direct. So I'm gonna switch scenes. I'm gonna record. All right. I'm going to switch on the
And
chat room now. So if you want to come to the chat room 007, you may.
I might do that.
All right. Alright, let me see. Where's the stream chat? There it is. Alright, we are up. Alright, guys, the stream chat is up. So if you want to join the stream chat, you may do so now. We are going to start. Or the direct's going to start soon. So I'm going to pull it up right now. And, oh, I need to delete this. Turn on my Twitch chat. So there we go. Alright.
Hello?
Hello.
Yay, I'm back.
Welcome back. And we have the screen up. And if I recall, you did say the sound was good, right? For the video?
Yeah.
Alright, good. Just making sure. Thank you, thank you. Alright, let me just decrease that down a bit. There we go. Alright. In 4 minutes, guys, it will start. 4 minutes. Wait, let me take a look how many. I'm gonna make sure that it's 9 a.m. because I'm not gonna overlook this again and again. 10 a.m. PT to Central. Wait, what? Oh, that's ET. For a second there, I thought
Are you ready?
that scared me. Okay, yeah, it's 9 a.m. Okay. For a second there, I misclicked and put PT, and it gave me like 12 p.m. Like, no! But it was ET, so it's 9 a.m. So we're good. E.
Are you ready? 40 minutes of just pure hype.
I'm ready for 4 minutes of nothing but hype. It's going to be
We
awesome.
don't,
Oh,
we don't hype. We stay hype.
I do hope that they release a demo after the direct, like last year.
Knowing them, they probably will.
Like, in the last iteration they did the demo for both Smash Brother games. So if they do that for Ultimate, that would be great. And plus, I would not be the only one out of everyone to actually experience it. So I want to see how everyone else thinks about it, because it's actually going to be a great game. You all are going to enjoy it. Just don't be too nervous about the balloon mechanics, because that's how it is. Alright, let me just do notifications in case.
What's funny, it's just like, you see villagers up special, it's just like, they can't top that. They can't make that more OP.
Yeah.
See, it's Isabel's trailer. I am done with life, as they
Hello
made it
there.
more OP.
Greetings, Daedric.
Greetings.
I am prepared. Are you prepared?
My
Hell
body is
yeah.
ready.
Hell yeah, mortal. Hell yeah, mortal. I'm ready for
I
this.
got my screen
My,
up. I got my face up. I got my doll up. My Donkey Kong.
where's my Greninja? Oh, my Greninja's over there. Do I have time? Yes, I do. I'll be right back.
Oh
Yay!
shit, man. That's not...
Hurry, hurry, hurry. You can make it.
Ignore that. I literally said a bad word. I'm just like, just ignore that.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear it, but okay. It's okay. Uh,
I think my voice is a bit too loud on your end. I just heard it on the
And
yeah.
that's this way. Yay!
oh, I might need to, oh, I think I need to just, turn it down a bit. Your volume, maybe?
Yeah, it's let me see if I can do that real quick.
Let's see what happens now.
Was I too loud or?
Uh,
Alright,
oh, wait a minute. I know what to do.
I put my input volume down to 30%.
I need to turn it down on my end. That's what I need to do. So, where is it?
There you go. I got my Greninja. My Greninja is safe.
Cool. Alright, go ahead and speak, guys. I want to see if it worked.
All right.
Penis.
Is it good? I put mine on my end down to 30%. Hopefully, it's not as loud as before. Oh boy, it should happen any second now.
Any minute. I'm gonna pull it up now. Oh, I need my Twitch chat. There you go.
Damn, dude.
Here we go.
Now's
Here we go. Here we go.
Now's not the time for questionable content, damn it.
Alright, here we go.
There we go.
Oh wait.
It's on. It's up.
Cool.
Hello, this is Masahiro Sakurai from Sora Limited, and
Welcome.
this is the final Nintendo Direct before the launch of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Alright.
So far, we've confirmed
Oh,
72
yeah.
fighters, 74 if you count Pokemon Trainer as 3. Our entire team has worked really hard.
You have.
With this Nintendo Direct, we'll have revealed every fighter you can find in the game. Okay, let's do this.
Yeah, let's do this.
72 fighters.
72 fighters.
72. What is this? Punch out? That's Ken. That's Ken, guys.
That's Ken. It's Ken.
That's Master Nicholas wheel. Bring it on.
Alright, I'm gonna have to leave to avoid spoilers.
The leak was real. That picture with Pichu was real, guys. Uh-oh.
Ken. Kenny boy.
Sure you can. Hadouken.
So the Echo Fighter is here. Wait, is he an Echo Fighter?
Who's that? No, he seems to be unique because... Oh, no, he is an Echo Fighter. But, like, he has some splash art. Like... Oh my goodness. No, Little Mac.
That's right.
Wait,
Oh.
but who was that in the background?
What is... Incineroar! It's Incineroar, guys!
Who's here?
Oh, he's here!
Is he?
Incineroar enters the ring. Oh, he's cool.
So, you want to fight fire with fire, huh?
So you want to fight fire with fire, eh? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Backbreaker. Oh. Donkey Kong spin?
Hell yeah.
What's Final Smash?
WWE champion.
Malicious
Just saying.
Moonsault.
Oh,
Malicious
man.
Moonsault is his Final Smash. Ah.
Dude, I love his freaking wrestling attacks on here too.
KO.
Freaking suplex. Yeah, I'm here.
Oh.
Damn.
I love that. I love that reaction.
Hell yeah.
That is cool. Alright. There's Ken.
I knew it. I knew Incineroar was gonna make it. Oh, now he has a lot of other opponents.
Looks like
He's like, oh,
Burgerman was
what a
a
dramatic.
leaker that was right.
Hailing from the Street Fighter
Oh,
series,
man.
Ryu's rival Ken joins as an
Incineroar's in
Echo Fighter.
Smash.
Cool.
Yes.
In his original game, Ken could be considered Ryu's Echo Fighter. Though perhaps you could say Luigi is the original Echo Fighter. But let's get back to
This
Ken.
night on Monday Night Raw.
Ken has been distinguished from Ryu over the years, but the Ken you'll see this time is based on Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo.
Oh.
Here's how he'll differ from Ryu. His heavy Shoryuken
Yeah,
turns
see,
up the heat.
well, I can't
Whoa.
see introspective until
The shape of his Hadouken is different too,
Oh.
and his Tatsumaki Senpukyaku strikes opponents multiple times.
Oh, okay.
Hell Wheel,
Ooh.
Focus Attack. We've included lots of Ken's signature moves, such as his famous kicks, which change based on your command inputs. He's a
Ooh.
bit faster than Ryu, and we've also incorporated other tweaks from recent titles.
Wow.
Just like Ryu, he has
I like
2
that.
final smashes.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
First, the spinning uppercut, Shinryuken. We've made it look flashy, as it is in the Versus
Whoa,
series.
I love that final smash.
Execute a final smash near an opponent, and you'll instead perform a Shippu Jinraigeki.
Whoa.
There it is. Incineroar, joins the battle.
Now for our last new challenger, Incineroar.
Shinryuken.
It may be a Pokemon, but it mainly uses
Guys,
pro
I
wrestling
told
moves,
you.
and as such, its throws are a bit more powerful.
The leak told
Like a
you.
true pro
The Mario
wrestler,
throw.
when one of its attacks is successful,
The
it'll
Grinch.
pose for the
The
audience.
Grinch failed you.
Luckily, you can
The Grinch
cancel
is
out
like
of these
a god.
poses at any time, so they won't
Only
open
one
you
part of
up
the
to
Grinch that was
additional
real.
enemy
That was
attacks.
Ken.
Its neutral special is called
Burger
Darkest
Ben,
Lariat.
Burger Ben,
It was
he's the
Incineroar's
future
signature
god.
move in the Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon games.
Burgerman
Perhaps
is
it's
your
something
god.
of a red cyclone. Its up special is Cross Chop.
Cross chop. Wow.
You'll leap up and come rocketing back down.
That's what that
Wait,
was?
that's his.
This attack can be very effective,
chop.
but if you mess up, it's easy to self-destruct.
What if
so
you
be
mess
careful.
up?
For its side special, Incineroar makes opponents run the ropes after a dashing grab.
Run the ropes.
When they bounce back your way, press the button at just the right moment.
That is a cool.
If you're too early, you'll do a back body drop.
what was it?
Wait too long
Side.
and you'll fail. Nail the timing and you'll pull off a powerful lariat.
Oh my god.
Its down special is Revenge.
Revenge. Wow.
Oh god, we got
When
counter.
damaged, Incineroar's burning passion comes to the surface, powering up its next attack.
Whoa.
That's Incineroar's idea of a counterattack.
That is cool.
And its final smash,
Max
Max
Malicious
Malicious
Moonsault.
Moonsault.
Max.
It's
That's what's
even
called.
faster
Max
and
Malicious
fiercer
Moonsault?
than the Z move it's based on.
Wow. It's not just malicious moonsault. It's Max.
The roster has been revealed.
We
Oh.
finally revealed all of the fighters you'll find in the game.
What?
This is the initial fighter select screen. There
Ew.
aren't very many at first, but it is the same amount as the original Nintendo 64 game.
Oh, okay. I thought.
And once you've unlocked them all, it'll look like
Wait,
this.
God.
That's it.
It may seem hard to guess where each one's located,
Aw.
but they're sorted by number, in the order they joined the series. I hope you'll enjoy battling with all 74
all
fighters
74?
on the roster.
Oh, no Gino. No Shadow. Oh well.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, Inkling. Nice.
Really?
Riddler.
Guys, I'm happy though. Incineroar's in.
There's Wolf. King K. Rool? Oh, not yet.
They're available when the game drops.
Oh, there's King K. Rool.
You may recall that we're
Available
creating Amiibo
February
in
15th.
parallel with the game. Here's a look at the new Amiibo figures.
What does Incineroar look like? Oh, nothing yet.
Gaming icons clash.
We determined that collectible trophies wouldn't be a great fit for this game.
What?
What?
Honestly, they were really difficult to develop too.
Oh.
That said, the Super Smash Bros. Series is one massive crossover at heart, and we want to create something more. A way to enjoy characters other than fighters, from a variety of video game worlds.
What?
Here's what we came up with. They're called Spirits.
Spirits!
And I don't mean the spooky kind.
Of course you don't.
To put it simply, these spirit characters will lend a helping hand to your fighters, powering them up in battle.
Oh? That's OP.
In the Super Smash Bros. Series, the characters are toys in the real world, but they are fighters in the world of the imagination. Returning to the real world is an ongoing theme. In the imagination, you can battle impossible combinations of characters. In this mysterious world, the unspeakable happens. Many beloved characters lose their physical forms. All of them, except the fighters, are turned into spirits, unable to return to the real world. This is a spirit.
Oh.
Fighters can join forces with spirits to enhance their powers. There's a massive amount of wildly different spirits. There are several classes
Oh,
of
silver,
spirits.
nice.
Standard spirits are dubbed novices. Stronger ones have the title advanced. Especially strong ones are called aces, And some are in a league of their own. Legend.
Dry Bowser.
Alright, Bowser. Primary spirits.
One primary spirit can be assigned at a time.
Oh.
A primary spirit's power will be added to the fighter who has it equipped. In some cases, these augmented fighters become extremely powerful.
Support spirits.
If a primary spirit has enough available slots, you can assign them support spirits.
Cappy. Medusa.
While primary spirits enhance fighter stats, support spirits lend them additional skills. Once the primary spirit and support spirits are set, your fighter's all powered up.
For what? Story mode?
The main way to
Spirit
acquire
battles.
spirits is to win spirit battles. You'll find a variety of spirits lined up on the spirit board. Choose the
Brim it.
one you want to battle for. When you do,
Oh,
you'll face off
deal
against
with-
a fighter whose abilities and personality are kinda sorta similar to the opposing spirit.
Smeargle.
In the case of the Lakitu and Spiny spirit, you'll battle against Iggy Koopa and a group of small red Bowsers. Iggy's riding high in a small clown car.
That's hilarious. Small red Bowsers.
Here are some examples of other battles you can expect.
Oh, Gordo. The Valley of Gordo's everywhere.
What?
Oh,
We have to face invisible ones?
Gut
now?
Man.
Oh, Gutsman.
Oh no.
Quit
That's
abusing
one of the-
Greninja, that is
the
mean.
drag. My goodness.
Oh,
Oh,
wait.
Wayne.
Come on.
Oh, Wayne the shit talker.
Come on. Not bad. Come on.
Come on.
If
Come on,
you
come on.
play
Oh, the imprisoned.
like brag about everything.
King K. Rool, that's a good example. He's just standing there.
Oh,
He don't care any bit. He's just standing there.
flip. Defeat the main fighter's team. Oh,
Oh, that's it's a Meatfire costume. Ugh. Whoa, that's fast.
you do realize that's a male East Horseman, right? It's a
Yeah,
no.
that is.
Nintendo, stop your word puns.
Hal Emmerich.
Okay, stop. Sakurai, you know you put so much time into spirit mode. Can you please stop for 2 seconds?
Bullet Bill.
Oh god.
Oh,
God.
no, oh no. That's going to be a
Oh.
lot.
Ooh.
Victory!
Hit the puppet fighter to acquire the spirit within.
Oh my goodness, that is mean.
Even if you accidentally hit the shield, the damage will carry over, so you'll have an advantage the next time you encounter that spirit.
Ooh.
Oh, that's good.
Primary spirits have strength based on their type. Attack is strong against grab, grab is strong against shield, and shield is strong against attack.
Rock, paper, scissors.
It's important to pick a spirit that has an advantage over your
Of course,
opponent.
Fire Emblem.
When you encounter traps like poison floors and slumber floors, be sure to prep yourself with an appropriate support spirit. Battle conditions offer hints before battle, so make sure to read them and form the right strategy.
Freeze your spirit.
With spirits on your side, there are all kinds of things you can do. When you fight with a primary spirit equipped, it'll level up after battle.
Oh,
Or you can feed it snacks.
oh, okay.
Some spirits even have an enhanced form you can only unlock by leveling them up.
Wow.
You can also
Oh,
send spirits
God.
back to the real world. While you do have to say goodbye to that particular spirit, its core will stay. And by combining these cores, you can summon a new spirit.
Oh.
Okay.
You can also train spirits at dojos and the gym,
Hey, look, it's Doc Lewis.
or send them
Doc
off in
Lewis.
search of treasure, which they'll bring back to
I
you.
told you he'd be in the game
These seem
some way.
like unlikely teams of characters, but each team could be somebody's dream come true.
So he's not a Cisco.
Training and exploring continues
Ooh,
to
Dylan.
yield results, even while playing other modes, or after turning off the game. So if you send out your spirits, just let them do their thing.
Oh, wow.
Certain spirits are known as masters. You can beat them to unlock facilities.
Oh.
Spirits can also be used to power up amiibo
You
figure
all want
players.
here you go.
Yeah.
You must bid them farewell,
Ooh,
but you can
Arbok.
repeat the process multiple times. It's one great big collection of characters from many different series, but just how many would you guess there are?
Final Smash Meter. Oh.
Whenever you fight against the
Here
spirit,
we go.
the final smash meter is enabled. Some spirits
Dude,
can
James
help you fill up
McCloud.
your gauge
Oh,
at a faster
Final
rate.
Smash. Oh.
Dude, do you know where that's from?
Yeah, it was
Another
from
way to put
Melee,
it,
the intro.
The spirit system lets you
Yeah.
simulate battles between characters from more series than ever before. You can enjoy many unbelievable combinations and situations.
What the heck?
The power of enemy and ally spirit teams is displayed here. Of course, stronger spirit teams make it easier to defeat weaker spirits. The more your power overshadows theirs, the less you'll be rewarded. It pays to have a fair fight. While assembling a team, press the Y button for a recommendation that has a type advantage against the opposing spirit team. The game will recommend
Oh,
support
Carol,
spirits
Star.
who can help out with certain conditions.
Yeah.
Keep that in mind. You can also fight against other players who are using spirits. Given the way
Oh.
spirit types interact in battle, think carefully when building your team. Or balance your strengths in a 2-on-2 battle.
Okay. Local wireless and online play. Here we go.
The game lets you battle
Here we
together
go.
with friends via local wireless, or take the fight to the world with online play.
Yeah.
To connect two Nintendo Switch consoles, press the DR button to pull up the dashboard and select local wireless. There's no longer a need to separate the online modes into for fun and for glory. Instead,
Oh.
matchmaking is based on 3 factors. For online battles, you can set your preferred rules.
Ooh, nice.
These rules can be pre-registered so you can quickly select your favorite playstyle.
That is
Before
cool.
battle, one player's preferred rules will be chosen at random, and all players will fight using those rules. You can also choose not to set any preferred rules and let the others decide instead. If possible, the matchmaking system will find players with similar preferences and link them up for a battle.
Cool.
Global Smash
Ew,
Power
that's
is
coming
being
back.
factored into matchmaking, but it's still used as an online leaderboard as well. A high GSP score, such as 100,000, means you've got more points than 99,999 other players.
Wow.
Your GSP will change as the total population of players increases or you're overtaken. If you're yearning for a challenge, try increasing your global smash power so that you'll naturally end up with some more serious opponents.
Cool.
By the way, you can set a GSP score for each fighter. Fighters you haven't used yet will be assigned a placeholder GSP based on the highest score you've set with one of the other fighters.
Oh.
If you repeatedly self-destruct on purpose, you could face a penalty, like being disconnected, so please don't do that.
Oh. Nice.
As with any multiplayer game, a stable connection is very important. For this reason, the matchmaking system will prioritize shorter distances between players. So even if you set your preferred rules, please understand that we can't promise you'll always be matched accordingly. As such, we'd appreciate it if you could make your connection as stable as possible. A wired LAN cable is recommended.
Oh.
We've prepared a variety of other
Excuse
features
me?
for local wireless and online battles.
Elite battles.
Once your global smash power is high enough, you can enter elite battles. When you reach this level, feel free to pat yourself on the back. You're good, period. After the game releases, we may adjust the game balance, and the team will definitely pay attention to the results of these elite battles.
Smash tags?
Everyone who plays online needs their own smash tag. If you beat a fellow player, you'll receive their smash tag.
Oh.
But it's not like you'll lose your smash tag even if you lose a battle. You simply gain more tags as you win. Try to collect lots of smash tags.
Wow.
Oh my god.
You can select short messages and send them before and after battles using the directional buttons. Freely choose from a wide selection of varied, preset messages. After you've chosen a fighter, you can enjoy other modes while you wait for the battle to begin. Not every mode will be available while matchmaking runs in the background, but you can leave and enter some game modes.
Spectator mode.
Spectator mode returns once again,
Oh,
so
that's
you can
bad.
watch other players' battles. Maybe you can pick up some good tips that way.
Form a two-player team. Ooh.
Form a two-player team and play together
Yeah,
online
well.
with a single Nintendo Switch system.
We are a
You'll be
team,
paired up
double zone.
against
We can do
two-player
that.
teams with the same setup.
Team
Yeah, we
Little
make the
Ma-
best thing.
When you want to play online, you can create a special type of room to fight other players.
Oh, cool.
If you set the rules for one of these battle arenas, you can fight against your friends. Here, there are spots where you can join the battle, wait in line, or even spectate.
Oh
It
wow.
all depends where you place your token. When you're in a battle arena, this should come in handy.
A
The
phone.
phone?
With the Nintendo Switch Online app, you can voice chat with others in battle arenas.
Oh, fuck
It
off.
may become an essential tool
No.
for some players. We are also developing a free service for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and we're naming it Smash World. Instead of focusing on
Okay.
stats like win-loss records, we're allowing players to post gameplay videos, watch them, and more. Once the service starts, we'll offer regular updates so you can post to your heart's content.
Okay. He says something. What?
Next, I'd like to change
What?
topics and
Oh.
talk a little about the assist
No.
trophies that will support your fighters in
Shadow
battle.
deconfirmed.
Do you know which characters come from which games?
They did
Guys.
they did that again. They did that with Little Legion. Now they're doing it with Shadow. Wait, what's this?
Wait. Nani? Nani? Oh wait. Oh, he's a Swiss trophy. But do you know where she comes from?
No, I don't. I actually don't know.
You don't know Fatal Frame?
No.
Isaac deconfirmed.
Here I go.
Oh, the Black Knight 2.
Black Knight deconfirmed. That's right.
What are you doing?
Know your place.
Know your place. Swamp. Oh. Oh. No. Oh, Springman deconfirmed too.
Oh my god.
Wily? Wow.
Wow.
Oh. Well, okay. Oh. What?
Nice and handy.
This might get unpleasant.
Dicky! Dicky! Oh no.
Oh. Oh, I know him. Our Academy. Gil, is that in the that's name?
Kyle.
Right.
Kyle.
Kyle. Box kick. Box kick.
That was nothing.
That was. Oh. He's from Virtual Fighter. I know
Yeah.
that.
That looks like old school model too.
Yeah.
10年早いんだよ
What else? Oh yeah, this quiz.
The total number of assist trophies is now 59.
Oh.
Actually, they outnumber the Pokemon this time.
Wow, really?
Assist trophies who can be KO'd can also be defeated
No,
by
no,
the fighter
Minecraft.
who summoned them just before they're KO'd. That way, you won't lose a point to the other player.
Other features.
Now, I'd like to cover a variety of other features in the game.
Help!
If you want to review the controls or game modes, press the
Help.
ZR button to open the
Yep,
dashboard
yep,
and look
yep.
in here. There are all kinds of helpful guides to check out.
Oh, Sentry Smash.
Sentry Smash may look familiar to veterans. It feels great to keep smashing enemies off the screen, doesn't it?
Oh, the Mii fighters
You can
are
play
back.
on
Yeah,
many
that's-
different stages. You
Oh.
can choose the music too.
Oh.
In previous games, you had to unlock every fighter before playing All-Star mode, but now you can play it right out of the box.
Oh,
The currently available fighters will
Wait,
appear
what?
endlessly.
you can play All-Star without having to unlock them.
You can save the replay data of your battles,
Replay.
and now you can create videos with it.
Yeah.
They
Tips?
convert.
There's also a menu where you can read those quick tips and tricks you see during loading screens.
Oh, cool.
When viewing them, you can sort by category or fighter.
Oh, good. Challenges!
Complete challenges to earn rewards. This time, each page is sorted by category, and the layout looks more like a comic book.
Wow.
Press the button to check out each picture. Enjoy! The records menu tracks your battle history.
Record.
There are 5 different options. You can view battle data separately for offline and online play.
Isabel's the best. Oh, never mind.
Trade in smash tags to score some in-game gold.
Alright. Shop? Of course.
Gold can be exchanged for music tracks, spirits, and items for spirits mode. If you're collecting music, I recommend visiting the shop to find the ones you want, instead of just relying on challenges.
Options.
You can enter the options menu by pressing the ZR button to open the dashboard. This one game supports 11 languages.
Wow.
I know this is very important to some of you. For example, the voices of Pokemon are different in several languages. The fighter names are also specific to each language.
Villager
Aldeano,
Bevona Abitante Dorfbewohner
These options were highly requested and well worth the effort.
Maljumin
Brightness is sound.
TV mode and handheld mode have separate settings for brightness and sound. They'll change automatically when you dock and undock, so be sure to set both. We've implemented a radar that displays the locations of all fighters. You can change its settings, including size. While it's limited to wireless and online play, you can make your teammates semi-transparent so you don't get distracted.
Oh.
If you're fighting against a friend on the same system, you can adjust the strength of your fighters. Sometimes a player is just too good, and you want to take measures to ensure it's a fair fight. If that's the case, try using this feature. When custom balance is adjusted, a symbol will be displayed. Of course, this feature is not available during wireless and online battles.
Mii fighters?
You can customize your Mii fighters and change their outfits.
Oh.
In addition to the voice options, there are a variety of outfits to choose from.
Oh, cool. Pitch, too.
Speaking of Mii fighters, let me introduce you to some new outfits we added in.
Oh, cool. Let's see the Mii fighter outfits. Whoa. That's cool.
Oh my god. Naruto.
Splatoon set. Okay. We got the English suit back in a sense. Rimming girl. Okay.
TV Robo costume.
Ooh, that's cool. I love that one.
Oh, custom Robo.
That is awesome. Nintendo Labo? Oh, that is awesome.
What the heck?
The Labo Busters. Oh, I love that one.
Anyway, there's something I should point out. As I said, we've revealed all of the fighters you can find in the game.
Oh,
But there are even more coming post-launch.
cool.
While we've already implemented a huge roster of fighters, this is the Super Smash Bros. Series, which means we're leaving the opportunity open to add in more fighters as paid DLC. Since we already included every fighter from the past games, that means there are no more fighters to include unless we develop new fighters from scratch. And we're not talking about Echo fighters.
Oh,
We'll be developing and selling sets that will include one fighter, one stage, and multiple music tracks. The price for each set is expected to be $5.99.
okay, that's good.
At the same time, we will offer the Fighters Pass. That's 5 fighters, 5 stages, and all of their music tracks.
Oh,
When creating something like the Fighters Pass, ideally, we should reveal what's included before it becomes available for purchase. However, please allow us to offer this pass before we're ready to reveal its contents. I hope only those who are confident in its value will purchase it. Again, the price is $24.99 for all 5 sets. Now that we've finally confirmed the development of this DLC, please know that we'll be working really hard on it.
wow.
So,
I wonder if I'll ever get to take a break. By the way, here's one purchase bonus you'll get with the Fighters Pass. It's a Mii Sword Fighter outfit based on Rex from Xenoblade Chronicles 2. We decided which fighters to include when we started planning, so we couldn't add characters from titles like Xenoblade Chronicles 2, which was announced after planning had started. I hope this outfit will help you feel like you're playing as Rex. We're also including some music from the Xenoblade Chronicles series. Give it a listen at Garo Plains sometime. Other Xenoblade Chronicles characters will also appear as spirits. We've yet to create any of the paid DLC, and we haven't locked down any release dates, but we'll start working on them as soon as we're finished with the main game. It may take around a year or so to finish releasing all the DLC,
Oh,
but on a separate note,
limited time offer.
we're currently developing something you'll get for free as a limited time offer if you buy the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate game now. It isn't finished yet, but I want to give you a special sneak peek.
Oh, what's this? What?
oh, don't. Wait.
What? Piranha Plant pipes up.
What?
Piranha Plant from Smash.
What?
Holy moly. That is different. Oh.
That's right, Piranha Plant will take root in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and not as an assist trophy, but as an actual fighter. It can spit poison, fire off spiky balls, and perform long-range attacks.
Don't
This
expect too
tricky
many
character is
fighters,
full
he
of
said.
surprises. Its final smash is PD Piranha. If you get caught in the cage, well, let's just say it won't end well for you. Piranha Plant is scheduled for completion after the launch of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. We've gotten a little head start on it, but it probably won't be ready until a couple of months after launch. Please stay tuned. Remember, Piranha Plant is a free, limited-time offer. For the physical version of the game, you only need to go through the My Nintendo Gold Point registration process to receive it. I hope you'll consider pre-ordering.
Oh,
We're
well.
also creating an amiibo. It has a nice curved form to it.
Very cool. I'm gonna do that.
Later today, you'll be able to pre-purchase the game after finishing this Nintendo Direct. I hope you'll go to Nintendo eShop or Nintendo.com before you forget.
What's more?
I have an announcement for everyone watching this in North America.
Oh?
On our official site, you can find information for a variety of upcoming hands-on events. Participants will have a chance to try out all 74 fighters, so please check out the website to find out where we'll show up next, and more. That's it for the last Nintendo Direct for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate before the game launches. But before we go, I should mention that the adventure mode in this game is nothing like what we came up with for the Subspace Emissary. That said, what exactly caused all these characters to lose their bodies and transform into spirits? I'll show you how it all begins and leave the rest to your imagination. Okay then, please look forward to the game's release.
Oh.
General?
Yeah.
Is it confirmed? Is it confirmed?
Don't let a single one get away!
Voice.
Storyboard!
King K. Rool. Nice smile. Holy moly. What is that?
We'll each need to take down about 10.
Stow your
That's a
fear.
lot of master
It's now or
hands.
never.
We'll win this. I know we will.
Yikes.
I think that we have
Vision.
been revived.
Oh. Oh my goodness. Yikes. No. Oh. No, not Greninja. Oh, shoot. No, no.
Even the ground, they can't.
Oh, useless. No, duck hunt.
They go hiding.
No. Oh, please not Kirby either. Whoa.
Wait, Kirby teleported.
Oh. Whoa. Is that Worlds Collide? Oh.
Dude, Kirby's not dead.
We hear noises. Oh my goodness.
Colors weave into a spire of flame. Distant sparks call to a past still unnamed. Bear this torch against the cold of the night. Search your soul and reawaken the undying light.
God.
Rising up as a chorus of souls finds a voice, flickering through the void. These little sparks cling on to life. Everyone caught in the struggle, and then the storms of change they fan the flames, scattering ashes to the wind. Every soul contains a whisper of light, gleaming faintly as it dwindles from sight. No escape, no greater fate to be made. In the end, the chains of time will not break. Colors weave into a spire of flame. Distant sparks call to a path still unnamed. Bear this torch against the cold of the night. Search your soul and reawaken the undying light.
World of Light.
Oh, that's the adventure mode?
Yeah. It's not Worlds Collide, it's World of Light. Oh, keep watching for a
is that-
special presentation.
Oh my god. So basically, out of all of our things we predicted, only one thing came true. Only one.
Yeah. Wait, what was that one thing? It was happened so fast. What was it?
Story mode.
Yeah,
Story
story mode.
mode.
Yeah, story mode. It happened. And one thing
So
from the Grinch
Shadow-
Slate came true. It was Ken.